Well. The Bitcoin short squeeze has officially started, right? What we've been talking about these last couple days has finally has finally been true. So, Bitcoin short squeeze, altcoin season is near. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day today. We're going to go ahead and talk about what we could be expecting moving forward with the market, and as well some quick updates with what we're going to be doing as well as a channel moving forward, right? A lot of changes are happening for the good and for the bad, unfortunately. I'm kind of a little bit all around over the place right now with what we're seeing right now, not only in the markets, but also with what we got going on and what we have built in the channel, right? So I hope all of you are having a wonderful day today. I am going to go ahead and start sharing this live stream with everybody. So let me go ahead and pull this out on Discord, and let's go ahead and get this popping now. So let me go ahead and start sharing this. So let's get this popping. We got this. We are now officially freaking live. So let's go ahead and talk about this Bitcoin short squeeze that we've all been talking about. Literally, I've told everybody this, and it just seems like everybody's by surprise, bro. Like, how can you be surprised? Like, I've been talking about this short squeeze since the beginning, before a short squeeze was a short squeeze, right? Like, I guess I could predict the future, right? People are like, John, how were you able to predict it, man? It's quite obvious, right? Once you get to a point of the market when you understand how the market moves, you're like able to predict this thing, man. It's like you're almost a wizard, right? Like, to a point, like you just start spending a lot of time in this market and you're literally able to call almost every top and bottom, right? It's like, was I wrong again? Of course not. Of course I wasn't wrong, right? So we did see Bitcoin hit as high as over $64,000, 64,300, which I did talk about a possibility of seeing a run up to Bitcoin to $65,000. And look where things are at, man. Look at where things are at. It's like, literally, this is the chart. And I literally almost predicted it to the freaking T, man. Like look at this. Like, we could go back all the way to the data that we have here, and you can see that Bitcoin, I've talked about Bitcoin reaching this sort of top literally freaking yesterday, bro. We talked about the volume, the fixed volume indicator, and how we were going to go ahead and break through those levels very, very easily. And look at this, bro. Like, if I wasn't a wizard, then what the heck am I? Because look at this point. Like, I literally said yesterday, there's a high probability, and I also been saying this for the last couple days, there's a high probability once we see Bitcoin run up, we're going to see this thing freaking take off to the freaking moon, and people are going to get excited, pushing the price action of Bitcoin to higher highs. And we saw Bitcoin go as high as $6,400, right? I marked it right here, 65 being the top. Is this the top? I don't think so, man. I don't think this is the top. I don't know how high this is going to go. We are going into very critical areas. I've actually been trading Bitcoin, which I usually never do, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I usually don't like trading Bitcoin, but Bitcoin literally made me some free little money yesterday. Unfortunately, I did give it back to the market, but I realized that with Bitcoin, when you're trading Bitcoin with this kind of volatility, using like over 100x leverage, bro, you're like literally making money out of thin air. So if you want to go ahead and do that, check out BingX and MEXC. Both of these platforms are my preferred platforms when it comes to trading. And if you need a VPN, check out NordVPN, offering 69% off with 3 months extra. But yeah, dude, I took actually a few trades yesterday on Bitcoin, a little bit over 50% gains, whatever the case is. Lost it back to the market. I put about $100 of my own, actually $200 out of my own money to go ahead and leverage trade. I lost about 120, and I said, okay, that's all the trading I need to go ahead and do, because I did turn $16 into like $200, took profits at 120, bought something that I needed. I needed some gym supplements, so I went ahead and bought those. I'm like, I'm not going to give my money back to the market, right? I learned my lesson of giving my money back to the market. And then yesterday I traded with about 50 to 80 bucks, turned that into $300 within like 15 minutes, gave it back to the market, chasing my losses, and then deposited $200 of my own money and ended up cutting losses at 120. So I was like, you know what, that's all I need. So with that being said, probably the most money I put out of pocket these last couple of days from my own personal wallet was $120, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna chase this market any higher. Can it go up higher? 100%. Do I feel comfortable trading at these levels? I don't, man. After yesterday when we made a few trades, I've noticed there's a lot of freaking volatility in the market, like a lot of freaking volatility. You have to be extremely careful when it comes to what we're seeing in the market. Like overall, the market's getting excited, man. We're seeing a little bit of few tokens pump right now. We see Wojak up over 35%. I can't remember who it was, but somebody on the community mentioned Wojak. Like someone literally said, like, be on the lookout for Wojak. It's gonna be pumping. I don't remember if it was Jonathan who said that, but somebody on the community mentioned Wojak, right? And we're going to go ahead and see if Wojak is the move. But what I'm trying to tell you right here overall is that we are reaching some very critical levels of the market even more. Like, don't get freaking excited. I told all of you that Bitcoin was going to do what it's doing right now. Like, none of you should be freaking damn surprised, man. Like if you're surprised, you either haven't been listening to me for the past 2-3 weeks or literally even more, or you haven't been paying attention, because I've been talking about literally this narrative that's literally happening right now happen. And I told a lot of you, right? A lot of people denied it. A lot of people didn't believe me. And I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. Like, I'm going to position myself, whether you want to or not. I'm going to take advantage of the market, right? And people are like too surprised. Oh, wow, $65,000 Bitcoin. Like, come on, bro. It's freaking damn obvious in front of our faces, right? So right now we are entering very critical areas though, so let's not get too excited. I don't want any of you to get excited, bro. Even if this market pumps to 100,000, don't freaking get excited, man. We were seeing the DXY right here finally reversing back up. As the DXY goes up, you know that means that Bitcoin's going to take a hit. How's it going, Happy? Thank you for being here today. We're seeing a massive inverse head and shoulders pattern right here forming on the DXY, which is really bearish. We're seeing the stock market now reach some sort of top, which is really interesting because the stock market has been making new highs. So my question is, are we going to go ahead and end the week pretty bullish with the stock market? I think a top is near for Bitcoin. And I also mentioned, and you're going to listen to it here, right? Because I called this, bro. Like I feel like I don't get enough recognition when I say stuff. It's like I've been calling every freaking top and bottom of this market, and people still doubt what I say, right? It's like, whatever, man. Be careful. I think there's still a possibility we could even see Bitcoin run up to around the $80,000 range, man. I think $65,000 is the top. If not, this is the top. But if we do continue to run, I don't see this thing running up no more than $85,000. Like, I don't see this running any more than this. Like, this is the max I see it running. This is my personal opinion. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but this is an additional 33% pump, bro. Nothing too crazy. Even if we hit 80,000, that's about 24%. And if we get within the 75 range, that's about 17,000%, right? Or sorry, 17%. So anywhere between this range, I don't see Bitcoin going any higher before we reach the top. So you have to ask yourself, do you really feel comfortable trading the market when you know we're near top? Is the top at 60,000, 80,000, 85,000, 95,000? I don't know. Maybe it goes to 100,000 next week. The markets are looking extremely bullish, and I do believe there's going to be a lot of opportunities being brought and presented to us. And this is the reason why I would focus mostly, if you're going to risk yourself, you know, leverage trading or whatever the case is, I would rather risk myself, not financial advisors, just from my opinion. I would risk putting my money into freaking the top altcoins. That's what I would be risking my money. If I were you, that's what I would do. Like, if I'm going to risk myself being in this market, in this very volatile, scary market, might as well take advantage of getting a 40% with leverage, right? Because a 40% on Jasmine with leverage is freaking insane, bro. You know what I mean? Or like Bonk, where you're getting an 8.5%, right? So right now we're seeing a little bit of these alts they are taking off. We are seeing Solana up slightly too at 6% at that $117 mark, which we did talk about Solana being a possibility of reaching 144. So I was trading Bitcoin these last couple yesterday and this morning, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, see where the market's heading, and then try to see where people are guessing this market's gonna do. But I'm not gonna go ahead and enter this market too deeply, right? I'm going to go ahead and say very, very cautious because anything could go ahead and happen in a matter of seconds, right? So I do want to go ahead and go over some information with you. I do have a few reports that we have right here talking about the fear and greed in Bitcoin and what we could be seeing moving forward. And as well, we're going to be talking a little bit about altcoins and the possibility of some altcoins getting ready to run up. So this is definitely a video you do not want to go ahead and miss out today. Today is a live stream, obviously, depending if you're watching this live. And I also do want to go ahead and say some news that are, I don't want to say, it kind of sucks, but I'm not going to be posting on this channel anymore. This is going to be, I think this is going to be the last week or the last month of me posting content on this channel. I'm no longer going to be doing YouTube videos on this channel, at least. So I am going to go ahead and do a full rebranding onto a new channel. And this is actually one of my old channels that I had back in the last bull run that I haven't really uploaded in, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take a little break. I'm going to go ahead and probably take a few days of a break, maybe 3 days, maybe a week. Maybe I don't take any breaks. But this is a channel that I was running a while ago, back last bull run. And I'm going to be pivoting into this channel and rebranding it. So if any of you want to go ahead and catch me making live streams, I would highly recommend all of you to go ahead and catch me on my new channel. Right now, this one that you're watching is called LuxFiat/blockchain. So go ahead and subscribe there to this channel, because I'm no longer going to be posting on that. And then you can go ahead and follow me on the new channel right here with a link down below. And if you are on my Discord, I'll tell you what's going on, the reasons and the changes with the channel. But I can't really go into too many details right now. I will go into it in the future. But if you are on my Discord, I will go ahead and push on to the narrative, to the reason why I'm switching over channels, right? But it's kind of hot. It kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you that I'm gonna have to go ahead and do it. But it is what it is. I think this bull run's going to go. Nothing's gonna change. If anything, there's gonna be more improvement, and I'm gonna be able to do better quality content, in my opinion, right? So I think it's nothing but positive. But looking at Solana, let's go ahead and take a look at Solana. And on Solana, we are also seeing this major breakout on the 15-minute. With the daily, this has literally done exactly what we talked about. Another prediction, dude. What the heck, man? I should be a wizard at this point, and I should probably be charging for this. But we are seeing right here on Solana as well, we are reaching that new area of that 144. I would like to go ahead and try to get an entry at that 110 for Solana. I would focus looking at the smaller time frames. We are seeing a little bit of rejection resistance on the 1 hourly, but it does look like this thing's gonna freaking literally berserkly break through the upside, right? So I'd definitely be aware of that. So right now the whole entire market's looking extremely bullish, in my opinion. The stock market is looking a little bit of red, nothing too crazy. If you are looking to go ahead and show any token, feel free to go ahead and provide a smart contract down below. I'd be more than glad to go ahead and do that. And we are seeing right now on the fear and greed chart with extreme levels of greed, right? So we will go ahead and see where the next update goes in the next 2 hours. As I mentioned, I don't think I'm going to be live streaming today. The market's a little kind of crazy up and down, but if you do want to go ahead and follow me in my journey of crypto wherever I go moving forward, I do know that this new journey that I'm going into is going to be a lot of new opportunities being presented. But change is good sometimes, right? It sucks to go ahead and have change. It sucks to not go ahead and do what I'm doing right now with the channel, which is I was focusing full-time on just content creation, and now unfortunately my career is making a change, and I have to go ahead and adapt to that change. And it sucks because it's just like literally the perfect time of the bull run, right? So it is what it is, but all we could go ahead and do is just keep our head up, keep pushing forward, and continue to build, right? That's just part of life, Sometimes you have to go ahead and let go of things. Sometimes you have to go ahead and change in life. Sometimes you have to go ahead and change friendships. Sometimes you have to go ahead and make changes in order for you to progress, to become a better person moving forward, right? And right now with what I'm going through in my career-wise, I guess if you want to call it, it's been a little hectic just in general, honestly. But I do know that I'm learning a lot of new things right now behind the scenes, and I'm really excited to go ahead and share in the future. And I'm really excited for what crypto brings me, man. I've met a lot of great people here, and it's all been, thanks for all of you. You know, I've met a lot of great people because of all of you. I've connected with a lot of very smart individuals, and we've made a lot of friendships, right? And I wouldn't be able to do any of this at the time what I was doing without any of you. So if you do want to go ahead and continue and follow me on my journey of crypto, which I'll still be around, I'm not going away. I'm just going to be working behind the scenes. I'm not going to be uploading as much anymore. That's the new channel that I will be uploading on. As I mentioned, follow me on Twitter. You will see a lot of changes, so follow me at Altcoin John, but you will be seeing a whole entire new rebranding of me and everything that I have moving forward, right? You just won't see me as much anymore. I'm not going to be uploading content, you know, 2, 3, 4 times a day anymore. I'm going to only be doing it once or twice a week, right? I'm going to be focusing on my new career path that I'm taking and other things I want to focus to, you know, do better in life. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody, you know, follow me in this journey, and I'm excited. Hope to go ahead and see all of you in that new journey that it takes me, whatever that is. But I do think a change is good sometimes, right? It's scary, but it's good. And with that being said, we don't want to get overly excited with this market, with what we're seeing. Even if we see Bitcoin hit $85,000, we should go ahead and stay neutral and see where the market takes us, because right now, even the market, I know it doesn't look scary right now, but it's going to get scary the moment this thing flips, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these articles that I have right here for us. We have Bitcoin is about to close the month up 40%. So that's pretty cool, right? I know a lot of people are getting excited about that. It kind of seems like, you know, with the Bitcoin ETF, we didn't get any of that initial pump until right now. And that's typically what happens, right? They usually wreck you out of the market. They take their sweet time, and then they completely pull the rug on you, pretty much. And that's what we're seeing right now with crypto. Bitcoin is breaking all-time highs against major world currencies, including the South Korean won, and the Chinese yuan. So interesting, to say the least. Bitcoin about to hit its bull flag pattern at $62,000. So it looks like this market's going to continue to run, man. This is what Rover says. Bitcoin is about to hit its bull flag price at 62,000. So 62,000 is incoming. So I do see that, and I'm not doubting that. You know what I mean? This is where the money is made. Like, literally, like, this is the easiest time in the market to make a lot of freaking money, but also lose a lot of money. So I don't want any of you to be too excited, right? Stay neutral. You don't see me getting too excited. This doesn't surprise me anymore, man. Like, when you know where things are going to be heading, you don't get surprised anymore. It's like you almost know the future of what outcomes are going to be, right? I just really sometimes wish I knew what my future would be. Yeah, with Bitcoin, don't be surprised if it hits $85,000, dude. I told you this. I told multiple people this. I told my buddy this. I literally had a phone call with him last week telling him, he was telling me he was shorting Bitcoin, and I'm like, bro, you'd be the biggest freaking fool to go ahead and short Bitcoin right now. I'm like, Bitcoin has a higher probability of this thing hitting $65,000 in the next 2 weeks. And he didn't believe me, and I was like, all right, bro, whatever, man, whatever, you'll see. And I'll see when I give him that call, bro. I'm probably not even going to give him that call. I'm just going to leave things at the way they are. I'm not even going to bother, bro, because I'm not here to poop on anybody and try to, like, justify a point that of me being right. Like, I know I was going to be right. Like, I freaking knew that. You know what I mean? If you didn't listen, that's on you, bro. Bitcoin is only $10,000 away from its $69,000 top. Keep that in mind. $69,000 in top, which just so happens to be my favorite number also, but it's also the top of the market, right? The top of the last cycle's market. So are we near a top? You know, do you want to be getting excited? I'm not saying you can't make money in this market. I'm just saying you have to be cautious, right? So let's go ahead and flip over to this other article right here that we have. We're going to take a look at this. Altcoin rally is near. I do believe altcoin season is going to make us more money than anything. I have noticed that yesterday was actually not my first times, probably my second time that I've actually traded Bitcoin. And I never usually do, right? Because I like the volatility when it comes with memes. But what I've noticed, dude, with Bitcoin, like when it has this kind of volatility, you could take advantage of the volatility when you're using like 100x leverage, and you can make a lot more money consistently in a safer manner that you would with meme tokens, right? So I would highly recommend trading Bitcoin, bro. Like I think I'm also learning, like in this journey as a trader, I'm starting to learn a lot new things of myself as well, right? It's like I used to never believe in playing with leverage. I started learning into leverage. I found out what leverage was. I was fascinated by the way it works. Started dabbling into meme tokens. I was fascinated by meme tokens. Then I thought of this great idea of leveraging with meme tokens, right? Which is the most degenerate thing you could do. So I think in these last couple years, especially with this last bull run, I've learned a lot in this space, right? And it's all about adopting and learning. Like the more you adopt and the more you're able to pivot from side to side, and you're open-minded, you get to go ahead and not only take advantage of this market, but you also have the advantage that other people don't have, right? It's like for me, for example, I would never trade Bitcoin, bro. Yesterday was like one of my first times like actually trading Bitcoin, and I'm like, dude, this is freaking amazing. Like, what have I been doing? Like, I should have been freaking trading Bitcoin this whole entire time instead of trading freaking poop coins, bro. Like, when you're trading Bitcoin, I've noticed that it literally freaking respects the support and resistance more often than anything, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, like, what have I been doing with my life? Like, I'm over here trading freaking Pepe 69 without even knowing where the heck it's gonna go, and I'm freaking losing my mind on some trades. But when you look at Bitcoin, bro, you can make freaking money consistently. Like, for example, yesterday I was in the 1 minute chart, bro. I was on the 1 minute chart on Bitcoin yesterday with leverage, with 100x leverage. And I was trading literally support and resistance. Like literally I was longing, and then I was shorting resistance all the way to the bottom of support. Then I was re-longing again to the top of new all-time highs. Then I would go ahead and short all the way down. Then I would go ahead and buy back up. And dude, and I was literally just making money. Like literally almost felt like I was a Federal Reserve for a minute, man. I was literally making money trading support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. And it gets to a point where you eventually either get wrecked or you make a lot of freaking money. But I was like, dude, what the heck have I been doing my whole entire life? Like, I could have been trading freaking Bitcoin all along on the 1 minute chart, and make money literally consistently. Like, look, dude, even if you go back to this area of support with Bitcoin, you could have said, okay, this is the area of support, this is the area of resistance right here. And you could have just literally been trading support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance with 100x leverage, and you'd be making money back and forth, bro. And especially when Bitcoin takes off, you make so much freaking money. I'm telling you, like yesterday, I was like, yeah, you know what? I was dabbling with altcoins, right? And I was like, dude, I'm going to get wrecked with altcoins, and I'm not even going to make that much money. Like, this just doesn't make any sense. And same thing with meme tokens. I'm like, dude, there's a higher probability of me getting wrecked, and I can't even use that much leverage. And I only had like $80 that I transferred to my account. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and trade freaking Bitcoin, bro. I'm going to do the most degenerate thing I never thought I would ever do. And I'm going to go ahead and leverage trade Bitcoin with 100x. And dude, honestly, it's not that bad. You could literally, like, Bitcoin's more predictable in my opinion than with all these other meme tokens and altcoins, bro. So like, I feel like I've been missing out literally since the beginning of this bull run, not trading Bitcoin. Like, I should have been trading freaking Bitcoin, bro. Instead, I was focusing and trading freaking altcoins and freaking meme tokens. And it's like, I almost kind of feel like I missed out on so much freaking money. And this is the reason why I'm saying, like, you have to be open-minded, man. There's some people that only trade Bitcoin. There's some people that only trade meme tokens, right? There's some people that only dabble into DeFi, which is okay. I do believe that in this space of crypto, you have to go ahead and stick to one thing that you feel very confident and comfortable about. But the thing is that this space moves so quick. It's not the same. Like last year, like last bull run with the meme tokens, it wasn't the same. It was a whole complete different narrative, right? Now we have a whole entire narrative, which is Solana. So it's very difficult for you to go ahead and continue to do the same thing if you don't adopt. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, adoption is key. You want to go ahead and pivot and adopt to new changes in life, even though they might seem hard. Like, look, right now, imagine if you were leverage trading Bitcoin right now with 100x leverage, bro. Throw in $100, $200, you'll be making like $60 to $100 in like literally like 5 minutes, man. Like I'm literally telling you that. I'm like, I was so fascinated last night when I was leverage trading Bitcoin with 100x, man. There's even, I think at one point, like I even hit like over 100 and something percent on Bitcoin as it was squeezing to the upside, bro. It was so freaking fun. I had so much freaking fun yesterday, man. Hi, what leverage you use on Bitcoin? Bitcoin is 100x. What's that noise? Your vibrator? It was my phone, bro. Somebody was calling me. Yeah, finally he understands, bro. Yes, dude. It took me a while, and I really, it's like almost that awakening that you have in your life, right? Where like you're so against something, and you're like, dude, why am I against this? Like, I could make money off of this, right? And I always thought Bitcoin was like a coin that you only people with a lot of money trade. Like I'm not trading Bitcoin with $100,000, right? Like I thought that's what most people did. I thought most traders that made money trading Bitcoin were trading with like $100,000, because that's most of the influencers that I see. Most of these influencers, I see them trading with like literally $500,000, and I'm like, yeah, dude, of course you're freaking making, 30 grand per day, because you're trading with over $500,000. Like, you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about liquidation. You don't have to worry about margin, because you have enough money to add to your position, So I always kind of had this misconception that the only way to make money leverage trading Bitcoin, you had to have a freaking nice fat bag. And now I'm realizing it's like, bro, like I could have thrown in $10,000 on Bitcoin with 100x leverage, $20,000 in Bitcoin with 100x leverage, and trade Bitcoin without it being too volatile compared to freaking meme tokens. And I could have literally been trading support and resistance and been making money out of thin air, bro. Like literally, that's what it felt like last night. Literally, dude, I'm telling you, I turned $16 into like $200 on Grok. And that was just because I was like, dude, I'm not going to dabble onto leverage trading right now, because I've got wrecked these last couple months, right? So I was like, I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to be a little bit more disciplined. So I made my money. I took it out, bro. I was like, dude, F that. I'm not going to throw it back into the market, because I always lose it every time I throw it back, right? Because I just get even more greedy. And then I ended up throwing another $80 or $50 that I had from SALANA, from like all these meme tokens that I lost money on. I had the remaining of $50, right? I threw it in there. My total portfolio on MEXC was like $70 or something like that. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and leverage trade this, because I know how to make money, bro. Like all you need is one trade, bro. All you need is one trade to double your money. And as soon as you double and you go from $50 or like $100 to $200, it's so much easier for you to make money, right? So I flipped that money into like $150. And from $150, I was leverage trading freaking Bitcoin with 150x leverage. And I turned that into like 300 plus. So like literally $80 into $300 within 15 minutes, leverage trading Bitcoin with 150x leverage, just trading support and resistance, bro. I was looking at the 1 minute chart, and like literally, like let's say for example right here, right? Like you look for the support, you're like, okay, where's support at? Okay, this is the area of support. And then you look for an area of resistance. Very simple, dude. I'm telling you, I don't do no freaking crazy like moon phases with Bitcoin, right? I'm not the best trader, bro. Like I would say I'm a pretty better than average trader, because I think the only problem that I deal with is just over trading. That's one of the biggest problems that I would say I have when it comes to trading, is over trading and knowing when to stop. And that's usually where like I lose most of my money, because I over trade, or I'm trading just because I want to trade and I don't actually have a reason to trade. So over trading is literally my problem. So not being well disciplined on telling myself, okay, John, that's it, don't trade anymore, right? But literally right here, look at this support and resistance, bro. Like even if you didn't see any of this, right, you could have made it clear that right here, maybe this wasn't that good of an example because it kind of broke off multiple times. But like even on smaller time frame as it's freaking building up, you could have just been literally buying the bottom, selling right here, and then shorting right here. And then as you see that it's about to reverse, take your profits right here, then long right here again, sell right here, and then short right here all the way down, take your profits, and then freaking go freaking long right here. So now let's say you have $50 right here, you literally made $20 trading right here, and then you made another $30 right here. Now you're up 89. Yeah, you're up $100 now. So you have a total value of $100 now. So now you do $100 with 150x leverage from here, and then right here you make like probably another $80. So now your $100 comes into 180, and now you put your 180 and you take profits. You don't want to be holding on to these positions. You take profits. You now have 180. Now you go ahead and go all in right here, shorting it, because you realize that, you know, this area, assuming that this is an area of resistance, you could kind of know, right? When a price action is being rejected and the volume's decreasing, you can kind of know. Like, so this takes some skill, and the reason why I was able to do this was because I know, like, most of the time I was able to time literally every top and bottom on the 1 minute. It's very difficult, really freaking risky, but if you have an understanding of what to look for, sometimes you can go ahead and call it right. Sometimes you can't because you have fake outs. But let's just assume in a perfect world you were able to call every top or bottom, right? You now short with $180 all the way down. This is like another, from this top to this bottom, that's a 1% dump, right? It doesn't seem a lot, but with leverage, with 120x leverage or 150, you could turn that 180 into literally another $60 or $80. So now you have over $280 to go ahead and long with. So now you turn $50 into $280 in less than like 15 minutes. And let's say now you have $300 and then you just go all in right here at the bottom. Let's say you time the freaking bottom, and now you're up over like double or triple. It's like you had to do more work for it. Like you had to flip $50 into over, you know, $30, $20 in profits to get to your 150. But I promise you, after you get your portfolio to $100 plus, it's so much easier to make money from there. Like if you're a good trader, and I don't even think you have to be a good trader, you could turn $20 into hundreds of dollars. I did it literally 2 days ago with Grok. I put in $16, 20x leverage, and I made $200 out of it. And I had this misconception on my, dude, I think I just need bigger capital to throw into the market. And I realized it's like, no, dude, it's like, for example, typically I always deposit like anywhere between $1,200 to leverage trade with, or $2,000. And last month I did that, and I instantly lost money, bro, because I forgot to put a stop loss. So I told myself I'm not going to throw that kind of money in anymore, because I have to be more disciplined, right? So I was actually disciplined. So I only lost $100 out of my own money. So $120, it's all I deposited, because I realized that every time I put in more than that, I lose all my money. If I put in $1,000, I'll lose at $1,000. So like I kind of realized that for me personally, all I need is like 100 at the max, $300, and I could flip that, dude. I could flip $50 into $300. Like just give me like less than a week and I'll do it. You know, I did that yesterday in like 15 minutes, right? So it's very doable. And I think a lot of people have the misconception of like trying to start with a big fat portfolio. And I do agree, like obviously the smaller your portfolio is, the higher the risk. But I think if you're risking only $100 and you're playing with leverage, it's not going to be that big of a deal, and you actually get to learn from experience what to look for when you're trading. As opposed to if you're trading with $1,000, it's going to be a lot scarier when you're seeing your portfolio dump 30%, right, at $1,000. So I think it's also, in my opinion, I've noticed that like moving forward, every time I leverage trade now, like I'm going to try to not leverage trade with no more than like $300 per position, because I've noticed that I know how to flip the money, bro. It's really easy, but I've noticed that it's like the greed and the discipline that I got to work on, right? So it's like those little things that I just got to work on. Let's see. Thank God I didn't short Pepe yesterday. Dude, Pepe made me freaking money. Pepe was moving with Bitcoin. Pepe was literally freaking moving with Bitcoin. So a lot of money was made. Poop coins is buy, hold, and sell. No leverage. Bitcoin and large caps, you could trade on leverage. Yeah, dude. See, I didn't know that, bro. Like, I didn't go in here freaking with a blueprint of knowing how to navigate this market. Like, me navigating the crypto market has been all trial and error. And it's cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro, to be honest, unfortunately. It's cost me a lot of freaking money learning from this market. And I think it's also like, it's like an ego thing too. Like if you're not willing to adopt to your circumstances, is also one of those things, right? So I think like, I feel like I just had the awakening, man, to be honest. I feel like I just woke up from this like freaking trapped world, and I'm like, oh snap, dude, I've been missing out out of all these opportunities. And it's like, dude, like, why was I stressing leverage trading freaking meme tokens when I could have just been trading freaking Bitcoin and Ethereum, dude? Like, it's a lot safer. It doesn't tank 40% in like a minute. You know what I mean? It's like you can make more money consistently instead of trading meme tokens. Meme tokens, bro, you could hit 100x. Believe me, I've done it. I did it 2 weeks ago. I hit a freaking, I made over 60 SOL, which was about $6 grand in like literally a day and a half on trading Solana meme tokens, right? Unfortunately, I kept trading the market, and because meme tokens on Solana, like 99% of them are scams. Like, you literally put money and they rug, you lose your money. So like, imagine throwing $100 per coin and there's 10 different scams. You just lost $1,000 literally just throwing your money, right? So it's really easy to lose your money on Solana meme tokens. And I'm like, dude, this is literally gambling. Like, this is not even technical analysis. You can't sit there with a freaking, you can't head over to Dex Screener, bro. Like, you just can't. You can't head over to Dex Screener. I've tried it, bro. I've tried it. It works sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't work, bro. Like, you can't just sit here and go on Solana meme tokens and trade these like back to back. You just can't, bro. They move so quick that you have to look at them through the second. And like, imagine trying to top every top and bottom with 1 second chart on Solana. This is gambling, bro. Like, I realized, I was like, dude, it's because I didn't realize that, right? It's like, dude, it's like, come on, bro, come on. How did you not know that? Well, because the problem is, and sometimes this is what happens to a lot of people, right? You do very, very well in one position, whether it's leverage trading, meme tokens, NFTs, whatever the case is. And now you have money, right? Now you think you're like the freaking smartest guy ever to come out with this glitch that you found in the system that you can make money consistently, right? So then now you up your risk. And all it takes is one trade to lose all your money, right? So if you see this with Solana meme tokens, you got to trade them on the 1 second, bro. This is no 1 minute, 15. Look at this. Within literally less than 5 seconds, it did a 2x. Probably less than a minute. Let's call it less than a minute. This thing did a 2x right here, right? How would you be able to capture that big pump? You wouldn't, dude. You have to act quick on the meme tokens, right? This is so unpredictable. Like, yes, you could find some sort of support and resistance. You could try to trade every support and resistance, but most of these you won't be able to. Most of these will rug before you blink a freaking eye, bro. Like, you'll literally go to the restroom or something. It's happened to me multiple times where I'm up like 2-3x on a meme coin position, and then I go to the restroom and then I'm rugged, bro. Rugged in like 20 minutes. Like welcome to the space of Solana, right? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. It's like, dude, if you're throwing your money into Solana meme tokens because you enjoy this space and you love gambling, then yeah, dude, this is the freaking space for you. It's like going to freaking playing roulette, right? You choose black or red and you hope and you cross your fingers you freaking hit it right, man. That's literally what the Solana space is. Like, you could hit it 100x back to back. It's happened to me. I've did multiple 20 to 30x's literally back to back within 4 days, within 1 day, within like a time frame of like 1 hour or 2 hours. I've hit over 30x's 3 times. So you can make money very quickly, but because you've made money that quickly, then you assume that every meme token you get into is going to also do the same, and then you lose your money very quickly. So I made 60 SOL last week ago or 2 weeks ago, and instead of like, you know, going into leverage, which I should have done, it would have been a lot easier. I went back into trading these and I lost all my money. And then I'm like, okay, dude, like like when you make money on Solana meme tokens, you got to pull out, bro. If you're trading and you're making that kind of money, go into leverage trading, bro. Trade freaking Bitcoin. I would never push trading Bitcoin, but like, I'm telling you, yesterday, I'm like, bro, this is literally easy money. Like, I don't know why I was never doing that. And I kind of regret not trading Bitcoin. Like right here, you could have put a position. You could probably go ahead and chase a nice little pump in like 5 minutes and make your nut and call it a day. You know what I mean? But I've noticed with Bitcoin, it's usually when it's volatile like this. Like right now, it's super volatile, so I'm not even trading Bitcoin. I'm gonna stay in the sideline. But yeah, dude, I just thought I had to tell everybody that. It's like, dude, it's like Bitcoin's like, it's like I almost became a Bitcoin maxi overnight, bro. I've never liked Bitcoin, bro. I just feel like Bitcoin is just like overly hyped. And I guess it's just also like where Bitcoin has been heading, right? It's like we all made it to believe that this asset was supposed to be decentralized, and then we have Wall Street over here coming in, centralizing it. So I guess that's why I kind of stopped liking Bitcoin. But I think if you look at it from like a trading perspective, like it's like you're trading something that's a lot safer, if that makes any sense. Like you can make money consistently. You can consistently make money trading Bitcoin. It's like so predictable. It's not even funny. Support and resistance, and that's it. And you can literally make money out of thin air, back and forth, within a 5-minute time frame. As opposed to other altcoins or other meme tokens, there's a factor behind why that token's pumping. Like, were you able to predict that freaking Pepe was going to pump over 80%? I would have, because I would have told you that Pepe moved the Bitcoin. But besides that, not that many people were thinking about that, and how many people were actually able to catch that pump, right? Unless you were already exposed to that position, it's the only way you would have been able to make money. So, like, what I'm trying to tell you is, like, dude, it's like I just came out of this great awakening right now, man. To be honest, it's like, damn, dude, I should have been trading Bitcoin all along. But I guess you learned your lesson, right? So, like, moving forward with this bull run, what I'm going to be doing, it's like I'm not moving away from the meme tokens. I'm still going to trade them. But I think as far as like leverage trading them, I'm going to be leverage trading Bitcoin more and Ethereum. Like, probably is the worst time to get in because we're near a top, but you could always short Bitcoin too, right? So not like I'm going to be missing out, but what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to worry too much on getting wrecked too bad on Bitcoin if you're using smaller leverage, right? So, and you can kind of get the same effect as you do with meme tokens, which comparing Bitcoin and meme tokens is not a good idea, and it's not the same, obviously. But what I'm trying to say is, as far as the gains, you can make more consistent money trading Bitcoin, bro, on the 1 minute chart. Like forget freaking trading on Solana meme tokens, bro. Like, if you want to gamble, then do it. But if you want to make money consistently, I would recommend Bitcoin, bro. 50x leverage. I was using like 150x leverage, bro, but I was like, let me try it, man. Let me try it. It doesn't hurt to try, right? That's why I only put in like a little bit of money. I had $60 left from all the tokens that I got rug pulled on these last couple of days, and I'm like, $60. Let me try it. YOLO, 150x leverage. And it's not that bad. The liquidations are not that bad. They do wreck you if you if you enter at the wrong time. So I'm not saying you're not going to be entering the risk of getting liquidated on Bitcoin, but I'm just saying you're going to minimize liquidation on Bitcoin a lot less than you would with meme tokens. And with meme tokens, you're already going to get liquidated quick anyway. So if you're using 20x leverage on meme tokens or anything over 20x, the risk of you getting liquidated on meme tokens are super, super high, man. Glenn, how's it going, man? Add FRVP that you'll make hundreds a day. What is that? FRVP. Oh, I do. Fixed range volume profile. Dude, that's what I use for freaking... Wait, did I use it? I don't think I used it. Let me get rid of this real quick. I have it in there. That's interesting. Might have used it sometime. You gotta see, what is this? Fixed volume profile. Oh, I could use it on that. Okay, for sure. I don't know why it's not letting me use it though. I only have one indicator. I have it saved right here, so I'm gonna have to use that, dude, moving forward. Let me go ahead. Smart money concept is really freaking good too, bro. All you need is smart money concept and probably a fixed range volume profile, and you could probably be printing money out of thin air. I mean, look at this supply right here, the support. Sorry, the support right here. Support resistance is all you trade, and that's with the SMC. So I can imagine what it'll be with the other one that Marco recommended, or Mark recommended, right? So it's pretty cool, dude. It's pretty freaking cool. This is the reason why you gotta always be open to different ideas. And probably a lot of people told me, like, John, trade freaking Bitcoin, and I never listened. So maybe that was also on me, right? Terry, how's it going, my guy? So we long the bottom and short the top. Got it. it sounds very basic, Mark, but it's that simple, bro. You just long freaking bottom, short tops, and you make money. It's freaking insane, bro. It's freaking insane. I'm quite surprised myself. Breathe, John Breen. Dude, I'm freaking drinking a Celsius, so I'm pretty geeked up. That's kind of the reason why, like, I'm so hypered right now. But later, Mark, hope you have a good one, bro. Glenn, how's it going? Black Ranger, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good one today. By the way, Marco, I'm not sure if you got the announcements, but I'm no longer going to be uploading on this YouTube channel anymore. So starting probably this week or by the end of the month, I'm no longer going to be uploading crypto content, unfortunately. So kind of sucks, but I will be starting a new crypto channel. And this is my old channel from last bull run. It's called Lux Fiat /blockchain. I will be doing the rebranding on this channel. So everybody that's watching this right now, go ahead and give me a subscribe. I will go ahead and do a rebranding. I don't know what the name's going to be on my new channel. I'm thinking maybe DeFi John or John DeFi. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Damn, I just saw this pretty cute neighbor outside running with her dog. So got a little distracted there, but anyways, with what I was saying, I'm not gonna no longer be uploading on this channel moving forward. And then the next, I'm not sure, it could be tomorrow I stop uploading, or it might be by the end of the month. I don't know. So everybody that has been supporting this channel, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Follow me at Lux Fiat LLC. I will be doing a rebranding on this. This is the old channel that I started back on the last bull run. And I will go ahead and start uploading there. I won't be uploading as often. I'll probably only be uploading 3 times a week, once a week. I'm going to go ahead and minimize the times that I upload, but I will go ahead and still be consistent, and I still want to be active in the space, right? Because I know the bull run is literally in front of our faces right now, right? So I want to take advantage of that. James, awesome, man. I really appreciate you, James. Thank you very much for supporting me. And also, everybody, feel free to go ahead and follow me at Altcoin John. Same thing's going to happen here. I'm going to change the whole entire name. I'm no longer going to be Altcoin John. This channel, the channel that you're watching my content on right now, it's still going to be on, but I'm no longer going to be posting on it, right? I'm not going to have any control to the channel. Whatever happens to the channel happens to it. So as I mentioned, also go ahead and follow my Discord. The Discord is still going to be the same, so we shouldn't have a problem with the Discord. So we'll go ahead and be doing an update to all of you here. But I think it's good, right? It kind of sucks. I'm going to have to start all over. This channel's not monetized, so it sucks. I'm going to have to redo this all over again. It's kind of like a lot of work and effort that I put in for this channel to no longer work on it. But I'll go ahead and explain, in the later future and on the Discord, the reason why I'm making the changes to the channel. I can't really speak on those matters too much right now. But as I'm saying, if you support my content here at Altcoin John, if anything, I think you're going to enjoy my content now at the new rebranding that I'm doing, right? For right now, it's Lux Fiat LLC. As I mentioned, this is a channel that I worked on last bull run with one of my buddies, which a lot of you know, actually, Billy Blockchain, right? So we've actually made this channel together at one point. We started it, and then I kind of just took over it. And yeah, this is the start of my crypto journey, bro, 2 years ago on this. And let me tell you, as a content creator, there's a lot of ups and downs. And yeah, so definitely excited to go ahead and get that running. But with what I'm trying to tell you all right now is if you are a follower of this channel, you won't get disappointed following the new channel rebranding. I think you're going to like it. There's going to be a lot of good changes and a lot of things I'll be working on behind the scenes. So I'm not leaving this space 100% yet. So definitely go ahead and give me a follow on that. With that being said, let's go ahead and finish up looking at the news. The total Bitcoin spot ETF volume surpasses 3 billion for the second consecutive day. Here's the volume traded by every ETF. New whales are entering the space. MicroStrategy is now at the 471st. Is that how you pronounce it? 471st largest company in the U.S. Cool, dude. I don't care. People are paying for food with Bitcoin in California. I don't believe this, bro. I don't freaking believe this, dude. I can't even go to a freaking grocery store here in freaking LA without freaking paying Bitcoin. Like, if I could be paying crypto in LA, dude, like, this would make my life. Where are they paying this with Bitcoin, bro? He's paying a sandwich with Bitcoin. I don't believe this. Where's this at? It's probably like only one restaurant that's doing this, bro. Because California, I'm gonna tell you, dude. California, let alone, is probably, let me be honest, the US alone, dude, is like the worst place if you're a crypto person, bro. It's not crypto friendly whatsoever. It's not crypto friendly whatsoever. Like, I don't think I've come across a shop that accepts crypto just yet. You know what I mean? So, like, what is this? Jersey Mike's? Like, if this is Jersey Mike's, bro, like the owner's, like, freaking in the future, bro. Like, this guy must be, like, a Bitcoin maxi or, like, a crypto maxi. What is this? Always give... Is it Jersey Mike's? Yeah, it is, dude. And there's no way Jersey Mike's is accepting Bitcoin, bro. This must be, like, a privately owned freaking place. Because I went to a Jersey Mike's, like, a couple months ago, and I don't remember seeing them accept no freaking Bitcoin. Interesting, bro. I mean, I think adoption would be the best thing. Fidelity is now sharing with clients ways to spread their portfolio, including a 1 to 3 part for their crypto. I don't know if I would ever really throw money into any of these banks and leverage myself into crypto, but maybe I would, right? But I wouldn't really be too open to it. Like, I'd rather just go ahead and hold on to my own crypto in my cold wallet. I think that'd be the best bet, right? Altcoins. This tweet offers a wide range of potential AI coins with good projects backing them. Some that have already made a big run, like Tail, AKT, which are still lower caps that are sub 200 million. We have Mina, Oasis, and Alph Zero. Alph Zero, we do see that we are in this accumulation structure, getting ready for a breakout. Looks like a massive cup and handle pattern too. So let's go ahead and take a look at A0. A0. Can we do leverage on this? Dude, this is a problem with these freaking tokens, bro. They're never on leverage. It kind of bothers me a lot too. Because unless you're like a big player with a lot of money, I don't know, maybe I have the wrong mentality, but leverage is the key to make a lot of money. A0, cup and handle pattern with an inverse head and shoulders pattern with also a head and shoulders pattern at the top. So we'll see if support is being found, but if we do see a breakout to the upside, we could be seeing A0 reach about $3, which is a 1.5x. Let's go ahead and take a look at Portal. Binance Launch Pool is launching Portal today. Farming is done with Binance. Portal is a cross-chain gaming platform aiming to bring in more players into Web3 gaming system. That's cool, bro. The ecosystem. On the other hand, Bybit Launch is launching a SocialFi decentralized messaging protocol today and listing spot. The project is called BBL, covered in yesterday's Altcoin report. Interesting, BBL. Cool, dude. Very, very freaking cool. Thank you. So that's pretty much it, Chad. That's pretty much it. As I mentioned, feel free to go ahead and smash that like button for me. As always, go ahead and use the links down below and follow me on my new channel, LuxFiat LLC. This was one of my old channels from last bull run, which I will be rebranding. I'm thinking maybe DeFi John DeFi. I don't know. Come up with some names. Help me come up with some cool names, and I'll consider changing them. But I'll go ahead and keep all of you updated when we'll stop uploading content on this channel. And if you want to go ahead and stay up to date with everything with what I'm doing, I'm still going to be around Discord really heavily. So go ahead and make sure to join my Discord. I will go ahead and provide that link to all of you right now. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Give me 1 second. So go ahead and make sure to join my Discord if you haven't joined already. It's completely free, and you'll definitely be seeing a lot more changes moving forward. As I mentioned, this is literally like the start of the bull run, in my opinion. I do believe a lot of money opportunities will be made, a lot of altcoins, and a lot of trading where we could take advantage of, right? So definitely go ahead and join my Discord and stay up to date with the new channel that's going to be coming up. As I mentioned, maybe tomorrow's my last day of uploading content on this channel, or maybe, you know, by the end of the month, right? I don't know yet. I will be getting more information about that, and I will be letting all of you know. And just want to go ahead and tell you that, right? Just in case you guys see me kind of disappear out of the blue, you're going to know why, right? You're going to know why. And that's because of the changes of the channel. But as I mentioned, follow me right now on Twitter at AltcoinJohn. This is also going to be changing very soon, but if you follow me, you're going to be following me, so you shouldn't have an issue with that. With that being said, I really do appreciate all of you, and I appreciate everybody that's still supporting me on this journey. As I mentioned earlier, change sucks. You know, obviously in my part, I wouldn't want to do this. I work so hard for the Altcoin John channels, you know, endless freaking times of no sleep, not going out with friends, staying over the weekends, bro. I put in the work with that channel, and it sucks. It really does suck. Like, I have, like, I don't want to say an emotional attachment to it, but like a physical attachment to it, because I put in so much freaking almost literally blood, sweat, and tears into it, just in order for me to go ahead and make this change. But one thing that I've learned in life overall, you know, sometimes change is good, and maybe maybe this is good for me, you know, maybe this is what I need in order for me to really continue on my path of crypto, because I would definitely tell you that it's been really frustrating, really stressful these last couple months, and it just got to the point where it just feels like I was gonna drive myself crazy, right? Literally, because of how crazy it is when it comes to doing content, trading, doing all of this all at once. So at least now I won't really have an obligation with when it comes to uploading content. But the good thing is now we are entering this bullish run, and I will feel a little bit more relaxed, right? So I think there's a good thing too. So mentally is a good thing for me. I will be making a lot of changes. Me personally, I'm going to be learning a lot from the experiences that I learned. I think I learned a lot this year alone as a trader, as a content creator, and I would say that this is probably my most successful channel as a content creator. I've been doing content creation since I was 16, man. And my first one was gaming, and then my second one was a fashion channel, which did really, really well. That one I reached literally, you know, 500,000 views, literally. Like, my channel freaking blew up. But I would say out of everything, this one's probably like the most successful channel that I see in my eyes, right, in my views. But unfortunately, with crypto the way it is there's a lot of more ups and downs in any other niche, and that's because of the fact that with crypto, if it's down, people don't care about it, and if it's up, people care about it. So like the cycles with a content creator on YouTube is the same thing as the markets, right? When the markets are good, your channel does good, and when it's not, it's not. And that's the thing that's kind of difficult for a content creator as a crypto channel. But for anybody that's trying to become a content creator, I would highly, highly recommend you start as soon as possible. During bull runs like this is where you can literally grow your channel and get monetized within a month. That kind of happened to me with the Lux Fiat channel when Billy and I did it. We literally grew from 0 subs to over 600 plus subs. I think it was actually at one point at 800, literally in a month and a half, right? That was like at the top of the bull run. So like, if you're looking for content creation, I would start now, dude. The sooner you start, the better. And especially if you start during a bull run, you're going to grow a lot quicker, right? Yeah, with that being said, I appreciate every one of you, you know, supporting me. And I'll still be around. But it's going to be a new branding, right? Almost a new year, new me. But a lot of new changes, and I'm very excited, and I appreciate